Owen Best, how's it going, brother?
Hey, pretty good, man. Doing real good today. How you doing, bro?
I can't complain, man. Thanks for coming to the Old Mississippi Sound House, sitting down with us for the interview. First off, introduce yourself and tell the people a little about yourself.
My name is Owen Best. I'm from Staunton, 28 years old. I make motivational rap music. It's pretty much, it's Christian rap, but not quite, if that makes sense, because I do cuss a little bit, but I'm all about pushing that motivation in my music and in life.
When you say motivation rap, what do you mean by that exactly? Like just things to like help people throughout their day, or?
Yeah, things to help people throughout their day, songs to help people heal, and mainly just pushing that positivity. That's the big key.
No negativity, basically.
Yeah, no negativity, all positivity.
So what got you into music? What made you start it? Do you remember?
Man, my older brothers, dude, they used to always listen to Tupac, NWA, all the 90s rap. And it just made me absolutely love rap music. So I think it was about 6th grade I started writing and everything, because there were a couple people in town that were doing music, you know what I mean? So that kind of inspired me. So I'm like, man, I want to start writing and see how it goes. So I start writing, and dude, it helped me so much by finding that positive outlet to write.
Right. Yeah, because a lot of people would you say you use it as almost like therapy?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I tell people all the time, like, a lot of people don't know it, but I used to be an artist as well, and I write a lot, and I use it almost as my own therapy, like just write down the things that I'm going through.
Oh, bro, it's 100% therapy. One of the best therapies you can go to, for sure.
So, let's get into the music a little more. What are some artists that like you would say really inspired you and you really like? Who are some of the big artists you admire?
100% NF.
NF?
He's at the top,
okay,
for sure, because he's awesome at everything, and on top of that, he's always pushing faith. That's a big thing with me too in my music, is I talk a lot about faith. Yeah, he talks a lot about faith, clean. I love NF. Dax.
Dax, okay.
He's another one who's really good.
Yeah, Dax is a beast.
He's really good at writing songs from different perspectives.
Right.
Dax, NF, Dax. Tom McDonald. I really love Tom McDonald.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, he's not so much the political stuff, just that he isn't afraid to speak what he feels.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying I agree either way or anything like that, but he's definitely an inspiration.
You like the way he has no filter, basically.
Yeah, like he doesn't hold back, man. He don't care about people's opinions.
That makes sense. I can see it.
Because I'm mad about that.
So, let's tell people a little more about your background too. So, growing up, you grew up in Staunton?
Yep, grew up in Staunton. Yep, my whole life.
Your whole life?
Whole life.
Now, is Staunton a big town, small town?
Staunton, heck, it had 5,000 like a couple years ago. I think we dwindled down maybe to 4,000. So, okay. 4,000 people. Pretty small in my opinion, but I've talked to a couple other people. They're like, man, we only got 300 in our town. So I guess I better be thankful.
Right.
But yeah, we got about 4,000 people in Staunton. Everybody knows everybody.
So I also like to ask people, do you remember the first song you wrote?
Yes, I do. It was with my buddy A-Ray. You remember A-Ray?
I know A-Ray. Yeah. A-Ray's got a lot of good music.
Oh yeah, me and A-Ray though, we did Two Kings STA.
Okay.
Oh man, dude, we got some flack for that song, bro.
Yeah.
Just because we were maybe in 7th grade saying we were the kings of our town, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody was rapping, they're like, you guys ain't no kings.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the first song I ever wrote for sure.
Yeah. A-Ray still doing music?
I tried to message him to get back into it, but no. He's pretty much doing the family thing.
That's good. You know,
Yeah.
to each their own. If if you could do one thing different in your music or improve one thing in your music, what would it be?
Flowing smoothly all the way through.
Flowing smoothly, like
Yeah,
what do you mean, like cadence.
Yeah, cadence. Because, you know, like, I feel like I need to get it all to flow smoother all the way through. That's my only problem, I feel like, that I really need to work on.
Yeah.
And then I would say working on getting more music videos out there.
Okay.
Because I only have one.
Right.
So it's like, I've been doing music for forever. I only have one music video. Right. That's a big thing I need to do too.
Yeah, in that music video too, that song was for your brother, right?
Yep, dedicated to my brother, yes sir.
Yeah, so I mean, if you don't mind, you want to get in a little bit of that, like how he inspired you in that way, and
yeah, man,
he wrote that.
He inspired me a lot, bro. He was pretty much like my hero, dude. The biggest thing with my brother that I really, really respected was he always stuck up for himself. He didn't put up with no crap, you know what I mean? He was a real kind and good person, but he didn't put up with no crap. Right. Kind of how I feel like I wish I could be sometimes. I wish I could say no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I gotta work on that. So anyway, he inspired me a lot by, you know, us listening to music when we were rap when we were younger and all that. Well, so then he went through his struggles on drugs and everything, and it inspired me a lot to write about what I was going through, because at the time I didn't really want to go to therapy, so I used the music as therapy.
Right.
So yeah, he just inspired me a lot to keep going, man. He always told me, Owen, you need to keep going with your music, dude. Like, you got.
Yeah, because I remember there was a time when you were doing music, you know, before you put it down for a little bit, you'd have, you know, a couple thousand people watching you.
It's
you know
crazy,
what I'm saying,
man.
on your lives and stuff like that.
Yeah, like them songs I wrote when I was like 12 and 13, like I got one on there, it's got like 150K on YouTube. Yeah. And these are songs I wrote when I was 12 or 13.
Yeah.
All awareness type songs, bullying, suicide, that type of thing. Yeah. It's crazy. I never would have thought what I wrote would have that type of impact.
What made you lean towards that versus like going the standard route that most people go, like, you know, oh, I'm cool, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that you're not cool by doing it.
No, I know.
I'm just saying, like a lot of people rap about bitches or money or drugs or what made you decide to pick that avenue? Was it just what you were going through at the time, or
what I was going through? And I feel like it sets me apart from a lot of people.
Right.
You know, that's how I look at it, because then I'm kind of in my own lane around here.
Right.
I like being in my own lane. But mainly just I loved helping people that much, man. That's why I do music. I just want to help people as much as I can.
You don't know how many people you probably saved.
Means a lot, man. Out
of those 150,000 people that listen to that song, you might have saved 100.
People still comment on there, man. It makes me feel good.
What inspires you to make music that helps others now?
Losing my brother. That's a big, big factor of it. Just because I feel like God gave me a voice for a reason. He gave me a strong voice for a reason.
So, you talk a lot about God. How is your relationship with God?
A lot. Well, you know, I've always been a believer in everything, but with me going through what I went through in my personal life lately, closest we've ever been. That really got me drawn back to God.
Do you think the darker times brings you closer?
100%.
So there's like because there's no light without dark, right?
Yes, exactly. And some people, you know, they can get mad and stuff like that, but I just try to look at the positives and the blessings out of it, which sometimes that's hard.
So in music, who's one person that you would really like to work with in music?
Not to go back to earlier, but NF 100%.
NF?
Like, he's at the top of the list.
Okay.
For sure. Would love to do a
What kind of song
with
do you think that would be?
something that would impact a lot of people. Some deep shit, rapping.
No, I've not listened to a lot of NF. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've listened to a lot of it, but I've seen some of his videos. His videos are crazy.
Oh, his videos are phenomenal too.
Yeah, I don't know who shoots his videos, but they're crazy.
He has a lot of hidden meanings in his videos too. Yeah, so definitely NF would be who I would want to do one with.
What about somebody who's not here no more? Who would you want to do one with?
And are we talking big artists?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because mine would always be Mac Miller. And the reason why is just
man. Because now that you mention Mac, he's a big inspiration too. He's a huge inspiration.
Yeah.
Just because he went through the struggles that he talked about too. You know what I mean? He ain't just talking about it. He was going through being on drugs and all this.
Yeah. 100%.
So yeah, not to bite your answer, but honestly, I would probably say Mac.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like our music has a lot in common too.
Yeah, you guys got a similar boom bap style too.
For sure, that I hear that quite a bit too.
Yeah. Yeah, and not only that, but Mac was just so talented as far as like he could play any instrument. He could, like, a lot of people don't know that Mac Miller didn't become famous as a rapper first. He was a famous producer.
See, I never knew that.
Yeah, like he produced. I mean, he was doing rap and doing his own thing, but what got him the bigger features and stuff like that was he was making the beats for the artist.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I never even knew that.
Yeah.
So then did he make all his own beats? You know?
A lot of them. I would say the majority of them.
It's impressive.
He knows how to play like every instrument.
That too, just man, the talent from Mac was crazy.
Yeah, he was a different type of person for sure. So let's rewind this. So like you do a lot of shows locally. Who would you say, like when you go up on stage? I shouldn't say who. When you go up on stage, what gives you the energy to go up there and just go in front of these people and do what you do?
The crowd's a big part of it.
Yeah.
Like the crowd, the more they're into it, the more hype I get, if that makes sense.
No, 100%.
But as far as just to get up there and to perform in front of people, I just think, what's a good way to say this? It's crazy because like I'll be nervous all day, and then like as soon as I walk up there, it goes away.
Right.
You know, it's crazy. It's just I think it's because I genuinely love it. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
I love doing it. So whenever I get up there, I genuinely enjoy myself.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it like a job, you know. I'm getting up there and doing what I love.
When you first started recording, did you record yourself at like your friend's house, home studio?
I recorded myself at my house. I had you remember Rap Star by any means?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rap Star. I had a Rap Star mic. And that's
you talking about the one with the dog?
Or it was the game.
It was like on PlayStation, right?
No, this is the game like you would literally rap the songs along with it.
Oh, okay. No,
so it was like singing karaoke and it had the lyrics, but it was Rap Star. Oh, so anyway, I used that mic, and then I don't know if you've ever heard of Mixcraft.
Oh yeah.
That's what I started using from the get-go.
Do you remember the first time you went to a real studio?
First time that was, well, back in the day I went to Nelly's Institute, the school, because a guy was working there. He let us go record, so that was one time I went. But other than that, I hadn't been a ton until this second time around in the music.
Oh, really?
Genuinely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like a lot of things I'm doing for the first time. This time back around in music, I love it.
Nice. Would you? What would be one thing you would change on your music career? If you could change something, go back and do it over, what would you do?
Got this is like pretty random, but got videos from the Jelly Roll show because I have no videos from that show, and to see that was in 2015, and to see how far Jelly Roll has come, that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
I opened up for him at Shaw's.
Yeah, I remember that show. I was actually running sound for that show.
I was gonna say, I thought you were there.
Yeah, I was there. Yep. My sister sent me a picture not too long ago, me and Jelly Roll at the show, and it was just funny because I look like a completely different person, and so does he. so
yeah, man, we changed a lot, but yeah, that would probably, it's small, but that is one thing that I bum about, is I didn't get a lot of video from that show.
Yeah. Do you think that, I mean, what do you think made him pop the way he popped? Do you think it was, because I really think it was, he kind of went the motivational way. Because if you really think about it, Save Me is a motivational song.
I think so too. I think just so many people can relate. I think a lot of people are getting tired of the negativity.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which, I mean, I listen to all sorts of music. I listen to that stuff too. But I think there's just so much negativity, man, in the music. It's like people want to hear something different.
I think a lot of it is authenticity, right? So like Jelly Roll at first was doing hip hop, which didn't feel like authentically himself. Not saying he wasn't a trapper, because, you know, he's got the criminal background and all that stuff, but he was doing like hood music, where I feel like now the style of music he does, because he still raps and stuff, but he sings a lot too. I think this is more authentically who he is, like what he listened to and stuff.
Yeah, and that's a good point, because
authenticity's huge. Be yourself.
Yeah, because I love Jelly, man. I love the direction he went in with his music.
Yeah, I think Save Me really pivoted his career. You know, he realized he could do more of what he likes to.
He's really tapping into all sorts of stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, like he's on all sorts of songs now.
So, let's talk a little more about you and your music. You got any projects coming out?
Okay, well, I was working on a project. Things didn't go as planned. So anyway, I'm kind of back to the drawing board right now. I'm stocking up on beats, and then I'm gonna start writing an official album. So it's kind of up in limbo right now. I'm working on it though, and I'll have it coming. But we were making an album, it just didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
All love.
Yeah. Sometimes. In music in general, I've learned that working with other people becomes a little bit difficult.
Yeah, just because
everybody's got their own opinion.
Yeah, you're a different person. Yeah. Different opinions. You have different ways that you like to do stuff.
And then if the person's really stubborn and hard-headed, there's no compromise.
Yeah, it's just So, like I said, all love. That just kind of. I pretty much scratched the album. So now I'm back to the drawing board. Which,
how many songs did you have?
We only had 5.
That's a lot though. That's almost an EP.
It is, but
or is it EP or is it LP?
LP, I think it is.
LP.
LP, I think.
I think so. I'm not sure. I always get those two confused.
It is a lot of songs for sure to scratch, man, and I'm bummed about it. We put out 3 of them scratched, so I scratched 2.
Okay.
But now I'm back to the drawing board, and I think this album's gonna be even better, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, everything happens for a reason, right?
Facts.
So no.
Big man's got a plan, bro.
Yeah, the big man's got a plan. I like that.
Yeah.
So You got some. You're working on that. You got any upcoming projects you're excited about?
I'm definitely excited for this King Nub song from Odd Squad Family.
You got something coming out with Nubs?
Yeah, bro. I got something coming out with Nubs, man.
Yeah.
I hit the studio the 14th to go record that.
Nice.
I'm pumped, man. I've been listening to Nubs. I'd say, hell, at least since I was a freshman. So since high school. And then the fact that I get to do a song with the guy is awesome.
Hell yeah.
It's a blessing, man.
Yeah. Nubs is really cool too. I've actually been to his studio in Arizona and stuff like that.
He's chill, man. I met him when he came for that Litchfield show.
Yeah, he's super cool and down to earth. He's humble.
Very humble.
I like that.
He literally messaged me and goes, "Thank you for getting me on your song."
Nice.
And I'm like, that's about the most humble thing I've ever heard.
Right. Yeah, you can't.
That's amazing, man. I'm like, no, thank you.
Right.
You're the legend. So
Yeah.
I just thought that was awesome, man.
Well, the thing is he carries himself like he doesn't realize that how many people he's impacted or look up to him. And music moves people in a different way. You know what I'm saying? And some people let it go to their head, and other people don't. And I really appreciate the people that don't.
I do too, man. I really love the humble artists.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody I've met though so far has been pretty humble.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say the same. So, where do you see your music going within the next year or so? You think you're gonna get the project done? And
Yes, I definitely plan on getting a project done. Definitely want at least probably 3 or 4 music videos.
okay,
Keep pumping out the content.
right,
Reels, I'm on that, posting daily, staying consistent. That's a big thing. So I feel like I'll have the project done. I'll have a couple music videos, and then I'm hoping to start doing some out-of-state shows too.
okay.
That's something I really want to tap into.
Now, a lot of people with the shows, you know, I talk to artists all the time, and it's like a 50-50 on how they feel about the shows. Because, like, how do you feel about the way the shows are set up now? Because, like, a lot of smaller artists like yourself and stuff almost have to pay to play, right? And not necessarily pay to play, but, you know, they call it, what is it? Paying your dues, right? So they might give you 100 tickets to sell or something like that.
Yep.
And you got to return some of the profit. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? Do you think it's a good setup the way that is, or?
I think it's a good setup if they have it set up for artists to make money,
Right.
which J Panda does.
Right.
They have it set up to where the artist can actually make money off of each ticket.
Right.
So to me, I feel like that's a good system.
Yeah,
if
like
the
Pops
artists are
back in the
making money.
day. Pops back in the day when we do shows.
Like, could
out
you
there.
keep your money from Pops? Like, did you get
It
a
was like
certain amount?
$5 off of each ticket.
Okay, so you did. I think it's more than that for getting off the tickets.
Yeah. Yeah, so like I don't know how much their tickets are going for, but back then you'd sell a ticket for about $15 and you'd have to turn in 10 ticket sales normally. At least bring 10 people. Which to me, like, if you can't bring 10 people to a concert, you shouldn't really be.
I mean, and that's
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like not saying that you shouldn't do shows, because I know there's a lot of artists out there that, you know, are super talented, but for some reason they just can't get nobody to come to the shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they just can't get people to come out for them. Yes.
Yeah, no support system. And I don't know what that is, you know. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I was always the person to sell tickets. I like making money. I'm a hustler, so the more tickets you hand me, the more I'm going to sell.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm trying to make every dollar I can.
Yep. Be on that hustle.
Yeah. I mean, I just, you know, a huge influence for me was Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? I was inspired by the way he packaged and branded himself.
He did too, man. Just everything.
Yeah, because a lot of artists don't look at it like that, right? They don't package and brand it brand themselves. They just go out there and they make some music. But he really packaged and branded himself in a certain way to where people looked at him like, you know, he was this icon.
He did too. I've watched a lot of Nipsey videos just to get advice and things like that.
Yeah.
Old Nip.
So where can people find your music?
All platforms. The biggest, like my most popular though, is Facebook and YouTube by far. But you can find it on all platforms.
What do they type in to find it?
They can just type in Owen Best.
Owen Best.
Owen Best. Just Owen Best.
If you had one thing you wanted to show people, what would you want them to go look at?
Songs or anything.
Just
Probably the video for my brother right now.
Yeah.
That's out right now.
Okay.
You know, and then whenever I get the Nub song, I would say that. But the video for my brother for sure, because I feel like it describes me and my music the best and what I'm trying to do.
Perfect. Where can people find you? What do they type in to find you on social media?
Same thing, Owen Best. And the good thing is that's why I kind of kept it how I did. My name. There aren't many Owen Bests in the world.
Right.
So I'm pretty easy to find. So yeah, just simple as that, Owen Best on all platforms, Facebook, everything.
Well, I appreciate you coming in today and doing the interview, man. I hope you enjoyed it.
No problem.
And I'm looking forward to see what you put out.
Man, I can't wait, dude. I'm stoked, and I appreciate you doing this with me too, because this is my first interview ever, and I felt it would only be right to have you do it, because we've known each other for years.
Man, we've known each other for a long time. Like I said, I seen your music, and I was watching you on Facebook when you were getting more views than I was getting more views. You know what I'm saying?
We've been in it a long time, bro.
You were killing it back then. You do your little rap videos. You get on there and freestyle and shit on your Facebook.
Yep, I remember them.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, with my notebook.
You should bring them back. You should bring them back.
I did one of me like rapping a chorus that I wrote and stuff. So hey, that's a good point. Thanks for the advice. I should.
Yeah.
I feel like people just like seeing the artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, not only that, but I feel like another reason why people might gravitate towards you is because they can relate to you.
That
you know
too,
what I'm saying? You're not, you know, one of those people that come off arrogant, or you come off as a normal person.
I try to be a good guy.
And most people relate to normal people better than flashy people.
I try to just be a chill guy.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Thank you, Owen. I appreciate you coming in and doing the interview.
Yes, sir. Hey,
and,
thank you, man.
Hopefully we get another one in sometime after we get someone with the new project out or something.
Is that okay if I shout somebody out?
Shout out.
Just wanted to give a big shout out to Jay Panda, JB, Dusty, and my boys Mad County and Stu.
Hell yeah.
Got a lot coming with them. And
yeah.
I just wanted to say thanks again, brother.